Good morning, children. Now, today we come to the next animal tissue, and that is the connective tissue. Now, the connective tissue, as the name suggests, connects different parts of the body. Now, the cells that make up the connective tissue are loosely spaced, and these cells are embedded in an intercellular matrix. So they are embedded in a background substance. This background substance is called the matrix. Okay. Now this matrix, this background substance may be jelly-like, or the background substance may be in the form of a fluid, or the background substance may be dense and rigid. Okay, now depending on the function that this connective tissue has to perform, the nature of the matrix will differ. So depending on what function it has to perform, the matrix may be either jelly-like, it may be like a fluid, or it may be dense and rigid. Now, the first connective tissue that we are going to study today is the blood. Now, blood is a fluid connective tissue. The background substance, the matrix, is a fluid, liquid, and is called plasma. And in this background matrix, there are different types of cells which are embedded. Like for example, we have the red blood cells, the white blood cells, and the blood platelets. Now, what do the red blood cells do? The red blood cells basically carry oxygen to different parts of the body because they contain an iron pigment called hemoglobin. So, hemoglobin has affinity for oxygen, so it carries that oxygen to different parts of the body. White blood cells are like soldiers in your body. Whenever disease-causing germs enter your body through contaminated food or through contaminated water, or when you're in contact with an infected person, when those germs enter, these white blood cells fight against those germs and kill them. So they basically build up your immunity. And then you have blood platelets, which are cells that help in clotting of blood. So whenever you get a cut or whenever you get a wound, okay, these platelets, they form a clot at the site of that cut or wound, and they prevent further loss of blood, because if you keep on losing blood, your blood pressure can drop, and then if your blood pressure drops, you can even die. So these blood platelets help in clotting of blood. Okay, so remember that blood, it flows, it transports gases. It not only transports gases, but it also carries digested food, it carries hormones, it carries different waste materials to different parts of the body. And I will just show you a picture of blood as a connective tissue. So this is nothing but the different cells which are present in the blood. We now come to the next type of connective tissue, and that is the bone. Now the bone is a solid connective tissue. The bone forms a framework that supports the body. It anchors muscles. The bone also supports the main organs of the body. Now bone is a connective tissue which is very strong. It is non-flexible. Okay. Now the background substance, the matrix of the bone, is made up of calcium and phosphorus compounds. And in that matrix, there are different cells which are embedded. So remember that bone is a hard connective tissue. It forms a framework that supports the body. It anchors muscles and supports the main organs of the body. Now this is a picture of the bone as a connective tissue. The third connective tissue that we come to is the ligament. Now, ligament is basically a connective tissue that connects two bones to each other. And this particular tissue is elastic. and it has considerable strength. Now this tissue, the ligament, contains very little matrix. Now this is a picture of ligament, which is a connective tissue. We now come to the fourth connective tissue, and that is the tendons. Now tendons are connective tissues that connect muscles to bones. So a bone is connected to a muscle with the help of a tendon. Tendon is a connective tissue which is fibrous. Besides being fibrous, it has great strength, but its flexibility is limited. Is that clear? So tendons connect muscles to bones. They are fibrous. They have great strength but limited flexibility. This is a picture of tendon. Now we come to the fifth connective tissue, and that is the cartilage. Now we are able to twist our outer ear, the pinna. Then we can twist our nose a bit because it is made up of cartilage. So cartilage is a connective tissue that is present in our nose, our outer ear, the trachea, which is the windpipe. Now the cartilage basically smoothens the bone surfaces at the joints. So in a joint, the surface of the bone is smoothened by cartilage. Now the cartilage is made up of cells which are widely spaced, and the matrix, the background substance, is solid, and it is composed of proteins and sugars. Okay, so remember, the cartilage is composed of proteins and sugars. This is a picture of the cells that make up the cartilage. Then we come to the next one, and that is the areolar tissue. Now the areolar tissue is basically found between the skin and the muscles. Okay, so between the skin and the muscles we find the areolar tissue. It is present around the blood vessels and the nerves, and it is also present in the bone marrow. Now areolar tissue is a tissue which fills the space inside the organs. It supports the internal organs, and it also helps to repair tissues. Okay, so we have now a picture of the areolar tissue. So this is a picture of the areolar connective tissue. We now come to the last connective tissue, and that is the adipose tissue. The adipose tissue is a fat storing tissue. It stores fat, and this tissue is found below the skin and between the internal organs. Okay, now the cells of this tissue are filled with fat globules, and these fat globules basically they act as insulators, so they help to keep warm. Okay, so that is the adipose tissue. So the adipose tissue, remember, acts like an insulating tissue. It is made up of fat globules and it helps to keep warm. So we have finished now with these tissues. I'll just show you a picture of the adipose tissue. Now these are the cells that make up the adipose tissue. So with this, we have seen that connective tissues are of 7 types: blood, bone, ligament, tendon, cartilage, areolar tissue and adipose tissue.